Okay, Thursday morning in the kingdom, and I'm standing in front of the black fleet with the white box. Oh, is that ever bright? We're gonna have to paint it. It's too bright, but it shows up good in the pictures. All right, so this morning we woke up to +7 Celsius, but feels like +6. It's warmer now. I got my dinner jacket on and my how'd you say camo hat from Sir Rodney. Yeah, so I can go to the rabbit tower and how'd you say hunt those rabbits like Elmer Fudd. Yes, I got it right. Okay, on the yo-yo scale, +45 Fahrenheit, but feels like +43. We got the 45 Chevy here. We have no 43 Chevys in the kingdom for some reason. Yes, but that looks good. Also, too, you know you're old when you keep your airline fittings in the package so you know the part number up in the corner there. Yeah, it's pretty smart thinking, eh? So then I also marked the date and the year when I purchased it. So these are old stock. Yes. But that'll be increase the resale value at my estate. Oh, I can't do it with one hand. I might have to put two hands on it. Yes, there. All right. Let's stay focused here. I don't have any pockets in this jacket. Only these little breast pockets, sort of things for your smokes. Yes. All right, let's scroll this way. Look at the flags. I untangled them so they can have a good day. We're not sure what we're going to do today. It's supposed to rain, so we might be forced to work in the shop. But oh well, we're having fun and getting these projects done. Oh, I have no talent at all this morning. It must be the beverage last night. But I worked hard and long yesterday, and the video was long last night. It was a late upload. It's 10:30 in the kingdom last night when it went through, but it went through no problems. All right, the sun's over here. All right, and we're taking a dislike to the hose shack and those stupid doors. Yes, they frost up, they ice up and everything. So that's on the to-do list to correct and make proper. Yes, because we build all our own doors here in the kingdom, so they open and close year-round. But those stupid container doors, oh, that gives me a reason to drink. Yes, anything to have a drink. All right, so we just did a full rotation. Not quite. Oh, just about. Oh, the dogs are ready. Got to stay focused. Yes, here we go. And that sun went behind the clouds, so it's not that bright. So we're not sure what we're going to do today. We'll probably just wander around and do loose ends because yesterday was a big day. All right, I better go. Here comes the boss. Of course, it was nice and sunny when I put the ladder up, and we had to put the plywood back on the end of the eaves, or the water catcher thing, and then we got the pipe coming down here to the holding tank. Yes, the holding tank, so we can have fire protection and pressure washer. So I get this all out, start setting it up, and now it's starting to drizzle. So hopefully the silicone or the gasket goo, see the orange gasket goo? It matches the ladder, and I'm colorblind. So hopefully that dries before it really rains. Because last year we set this up, I think it was in June or July, and it kept both these tanks full or at an even level for pressure washing and all the other stuff we did around the yard here. So that worked out pretty good. It only took us 28 years to figure it out. Let's catch the water off the roof. All right, let's get to work before it really starts to rain. Okay, I rush around and try and get that water catcher thingy-me-bob sealed up, and now the sun's coming out. Mother Nature is a woman, yes. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do here is get this centered. Yesterday, we were creating, our own problems. We were going off the hinge because we figure the hinge is in the center of the door, right? Well, that's true. But the wheel well is not in the center of the door. So the wheel well is actually 2 inches out, I think it is, or whatever that thing is. Is that 2 inches? Yeah, 2-inch square. Using the drywall square for everything but the drywall. So I measured it out, the wheel well, on the other side because it's not banged up like this one. So we came up with 18 inches being center, so we marked it here. Okay, so we're using gravity to hold the drywall square level. And then if we put our little square in here, okay, let's get this done right here. So hold it about there. I think we're about close enough. And if you allow for the wibbly wobbly of the axle there, hand and eye coordination. So I think we're good. We can't go by the measurements in here because the wheel well is offset kind of sort of thing. It's just kind of build the box and then put the wheel well in after, which makes sense because they go on different bodies or truck frames, right? So we got the measurement here, and the first thing I did was bang my head a couple of times on this crap. So this crap's going to get removed. We're going to dress this thing up, and we really don't want to start a project today because we might get rained out. So if we do little loose ends and relax and take it easy, okay, so this will work out good. So we got, this is the measurement where it's going to be on the frame. So we have this much space in here. So we're not sure what we can fill it in with, but we'll worry about that at a later date because we have talent, okay? All right, so nice relaxing day. My knee is sore from climbing up and down yesterday on the green toy and on the trailer to get this box leveled. I can say it's a football injury like Al Bundy, but it's more like a Norm fell off the bar stool injury. All right, let's get back to work because that sun's coming out and then the mosquitoes will be joining us. Okay, lunchtime in the kingdom, and I cut a board in half. Yes, well, technically it's not in half. It's probably about an 1/8 inch wider on one side than the other side. And then I got it under here. Yes, under here. So I learned a long time ago, cut your boards longer, easier to work with them because you're not reaching your hand under to put the board into place all the time. Get them nice and long. Then when it's into position, you can cut them shorter later. So now it's lowered it down. It looks a lot better with the running board relationship and stuff like that. Now I have to center it again over the hole. Yes. Also too, I got in here. Oops. All right. Look at this. Oops. I greased it up for the first time. All right. So that thing just rolls in and out. I don't know. That's bigger than my dresser drawer in the bedroom. I don't know what I'm going to keep into that. All right, let's go have some lunch, and then we'll get back at this project. Okay, coffee time in the kingdom, and we had a production run on the bolts to hold that box down. This is what they had originally. Was this here? But we don't have any of that there. So we have lots of threaded rod that I purchased for when I was building that new shop that I never finished, and we tore it down last summer. Well, part of it. Okay, so what I like is nice and neat. Okay, so I hand drilled all those holes. Not hand drilled it, I used the drill press, which is over here, and it's a piece of shit because the belts get hot and then it loses traction or whatever. So hopefully the Santa Claus will bring me one. Yeah, right. Okay, but the thing is, to make the drilling go easy, we used Lloyd's lube from Sir Rodney, and also too in 2018 November 2018, Sir Rodney sent us up these bits. Okay, it's a 5/8 bit, but it's a 3-sided thing. Okay, see that? Can you feel that, Nessman? Okay, so that grabs. I grew up in the industry and welding and everything like that. The shank was always round, and it went around till it burred up, and then it would grab, and you'd have to, how would you say, tighten the chuck with a hammer on the key or whatever. So that worked out good. So there's my measurements, there's my pieces, and we're ready to go. So let's go outside and we'll take a look at the test fit. Yes, we made one and then copy and make the rest. So if the first one didn't fit, I wouldn't have 3 others that wouldn't fit. Okay, I'm under the 38 GMC, and I lucked out with the channel iron at the top there being of 3-inch. Okay, so then that 2-inch angle iron fit there. I don't like using flat because you have to go so thick with flat material because all it does is banana when you tighten it up. Okay, the frame starts to taper back here, right there. So that's why I put it here. I didn't want to put the thing right at the front here because I don't know anything about these aluminum boxes. And if I put it up at the front here, I think they would twist and that would crack out. Back here would give it just a little bit more support. And that's evidence when this box was bolted down on new style vehicle. That's where approximately they had the originals. So what I did is, I'm anal for details. I used the square to make sure my bolts are going straight up and down, and I like it tight. Yes, I like a nice tight fit down here. I don't want big gobs or super long lengths of rebar or threaded rod or bolt hanging down because it looks terrible. So when the DOT pulls me over and does the full inspection, he's not going to complain about these U-bolts or anything like that. He'll complain about the no windshield wiper and a few other things. Just a minor detail. All right, let's go have a coffee. Okay, it's getting windy out here, so hopefully it's we can still record when the staff's done their real job. Hopefully it's not too windy by then. Okay, I had a quick coffee because I seen this storm coming, and I run out here, and I'm under the truck right here on the passenger side. Driver's side in England or Australia, and I got the bolts on. The U-bolts are done on the front there, so I got that done. Hopefully when this wind or this rain stops, we can get the back bolted down, and then the staff should be here, and we can put the welder inside. And then we're officially a service truck to drive around the yard. Ooh, it's getting nasty out there, just like my ex-wife.
Thursday morning in WHO-ville. It's just after 8 a.m. and I'm getting ready for work. There's not much of a sunrise or even sun for that matter. It's behind all the clouds. Looks like it might end up raining today. It's kind of chilly as well. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs back in, make breakfast, and get to work. 12:30 and I'm just finishing up lunch. Had leftovers from last night. Didn't have many kids this afternoon since I am doing high school math. I only actually had the one class. So my second class I was doing prep and getting ready for my baking and that. Let's head inside, let the dogs back in, and get to work. 4:30 and I made it to the kingdom. My phone died so I wasn't able to do a video in WHO-ville, but as you can see it looks like it's trying to rain. When I was walking home from work it was spitting and it was pretty windy out, so I'm not sure how our videos will turn out, but now I'll head on down to the shop and see what my dad's up to. This is the wind chime you hear in all of our videos. It sounds pretty nice. Hopefully the wind picks up so we can get a little sound of it, but thank you so much. We appreciate it. We put it up here because in WHO-ville it would get trashed or stolen, so at least in the kingdom it's nice and safe. Down behind the boxcar, now I have to get the quad going so we can put this welder into the white toolbox on the back of the truck. So I have to air up the tires, get the quad going, and head on over to the shop. 5 p.m. and I just got the quad and welder out of the trailer. Now I'll head on over and see what my dad's up to. He should be almost done bolting the box onto the truck, and then we can get the loader started and put the welder in before it rains. Looks like my dad is ready. He has the box bolted down to the truck, so now we're going to unscrew the welder off the pallet here because he wants it sitting right inside the box. Then we can put it onto the pallet there and push it into the box. So I'll get a couple videos and help out. Ended up putting the Mini into the box car. This is where it'll sit for now until my dad is done building the attachment on the hose shack. The quad will be going into the hose shack for now since it always gets a flat tire and the battery acts up. Now we'll head on over and put the welder into the box. 5:30 and we just got the welder onto the pallet. Now my dad's going to start up the 38 and pull it forward in front of the KOO tank, and then we will slide the welder into the back of the white box. Got the welder into the white box, no problem. Now my dad just went to go grab all the cables. He'll put those inside. Then we're going to start up the 38 and back it into place. Forgot they were bungee cord.
It's so windy up here. All right, let's go welding.
Six p.m. We just got the 38 parked back in front of the shop. Now my dad can continue on. I just have to put the quad and welding trailer away. Well, I guess it's not the welding trailer anymore since we took it off, but we can use that little trailer for wood and other things. Once I'm done that, I can grab my dog treats and head on back into WHO-ville. Just after 6 p.m. and I made home from the kingdom and put the quad away. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs out and do the weather. Sure is getting windy out here, but it's cleared up and it's not raining at the moment. 6:30 and this is the temperature we're sitting at today. It's 16 degrees Celsius, which is 60 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. It's been pretty nice out today other than the rain this afternoon and a bit of thunder, but it cleared up and it's still pretty windy out. Now it's time to head inside, make supper, let the dogs back in and end my day.
Okay, 7:30 in the kingdom and I stayed and worked a little bit later. The problem we had when we loaded the welder, oh, the shadows. Okay, the doors are designed not to open wide, okay? They had the granny handles here, they had a step, and they had the spring-loaded mechanism here. So the doors will only go out 90 degrees, which isn't good enough for us. We need them to open all the way. So I took and removed all this stuff here. See there, everything there, the granny handles, all this stuff will be repurposed and reused. Also too, we'd like to thank the Kingdom followers, YouTube subscribers that send us these gifts that make these projects happen. Okay? Because I went ahead and I cut all the crap off the roof and everything like that. All right, let's go this way. Okay. So also too, now with the door opening wide, it'll smash the little marker light, which is okay. We'll put a little stopper or something. Okay, so up here is where they had that ladder bracketry. I got in there and it's all Bondo. They use Bondo to smooth things out, okay? So I don't know, just like that promo bike, the $42,000 coffee table, they use Bondo. So I buffed it down with the flopper disc. It's just they leave some meat on it and stuff so it doesn't crack out. Once we paint it black, it'll look good. Blacky lawless, black forever. So up here it came along pretty good. We're very pleased. Also too, any place they had holes or bolts or anything, we removed them and siliconed that up. So that turned out well. So we got the crap off the front here, but the piece was bent up, so there's a little bit of a welding required there, or we'll put an angle iron over the top here. Oh, there. No, hand and I. Put an angle iron over the top because I have no means of welding aluminum, and then we can bolt it to the aluminum body and we have it as a lifting lug thing. So this turned out very well. The box at the front here, we have the wood continuing on. It is very secure and solid. Okay, when I cut that off, that's like a rectangle tubing. So I put some silicone in there, gasket goo, to seal it up good. Alright, now we cleaned up the side of this box too, and that lifting lug, and I think this is where they had the ladders or something on this side, so it's all smoothed out. So this here worked out good. It was looking terrible because the Bondo all cracked out and lifted everything here, but once you take the wire wheel to it, it turned out very well. So now with these doors opening full, oh, hand and eye coordination. I'm still learning. Okay, there we go. All right. So now the doors open fully. Okay, and we have the truck anchored. Oh, I didn't show you guys the back of it when I did that. Oh, wait, it was raining. So that turned out pretty good. So we got lots of room and everything like that. I'll extend the frame rails out. Okay, and we have to include like a step and a full bumper across the back here, but it doesn't need to be heavy duty like spindle hitch or anything like that, because this 38 GMC, well, it can barely propel itself in the modern world, so pulling a trailer with brakes and all that kind of stuff is out of the question. So if we make a nice step bumper, you come out and down, and to protect the boxes here in case I back into something or get stuck and have to get pushed out. So we're thinking ahead, so that's why we had to put the box on to figure things out. And the welder has to be bolted down where there isn't cross members in the floor, because I've learned that over the years. You don't put the welder where you want it and then drill down and find out you got cross members and you can't do it there. So you keep moving it around till you find the holes and drill lots of holes. So we'll mount this thing. We wanted equal on each side to work on it and stuff, and we'll figure out the cables and stuff like that. We're very pleased at how much we got done today. All right, let's go put the tools away and we'll go check on the flags. Okay, me again. We won't be going to Dairy Queen in this truck until we secure these back doors, because this little latch thing here is just the pins going up and down. These things fall apart. Somebody put this on here as an anti-theft device. Well, that's not going to work. What we're going to have to do for the roads up here to make it secure is put a piece right here, come out at an angle, and then a piece over here, come out at an angle, and then like run square tubing across to keep the doors securely closed, and latch it here with padlocks or some means that it can't pop out or anything like that. Because one bump on the roads up here, both these back doors open, and in the case of beer, the cooler of beer will fall out. That won't be good. All right, now let's go check the flags. Okay, we're done for the day. The 38 GMC looks good. It doesn't even notice the welder in the back there. It's not hanging low. Not like the old head hanger Dodge we had. All right, let's go over here and see the flags. They were flying good today. That wind got windy, and then it calmed right down, and then it got windy again. So I'm not sure what's going on here. Let's go walk the dogs, drink some beer, and make a video. Talk to you later.